Welcome to your semifinals in prime time. Please welcome from Ukraine, Elina Svitolina.
It's great we got some play for the semi-finals day here in Toronto. National Bank Open presented by Rogers. Thankfully the thunderstorms, the heavy rain has passed through and we can get the action underway. And what a lineup we've got today. All four semi-finalists ranked in the world's top 10.
From Poland, Iga
Swiatek, who was so impressive the other day, only losing 3 games to Diana Schneider. Only lost 3 games in sets 2 and 3 against Kostyuk as well. The round before, the former world number 1, 6-time major champion, looking to reach her first final of 2026. Barry Cowan in the commentary box, and delighted alongside me again, Alex Dulgero. Finally, Alex, we can get up and running semi-finals day.
Right, good evening. We got scared there because we thought it was going to be postponed for much later on, but we're so happy we got this underway, and hopefully the weather is going to keep up with us and we're going to be able to have a continuous semi-final.
We have Bobby with us for coin toss. Bobby, we're facing that way. That's Elina.
Of course, Goff and Rybakina, 2nd and 4th seeds to come after semi-final number 1. Svitolina and Rybakina, both with 2 titles this year. Goff and Swiatek, amazingly,
Iga,
to win a title.
We have Bobby with us for coin toss and 2 aces. Ladies, please stay facing that way with all of them at the end of the coin toss. Just a couple of reminders. So serve clocks at the back of the court, towel racks, anything red? Reddish. Red. Elina is red, blue. ELC's live, system calls online, so you can ask for replay, and VR is in use. Everything is reviewable at the end of the point, right? It's for VR, everything is reviewable at the end of the point. I think that's about it. Ladies, if you need anything, something's wrong, let me know. Questions? Bobby, you want to ask Iga if she wants Tennis Canada or if she wants National Bank? Just show her a coin. Huh? This one or the other one? Tennis Canada? All yours, Bobby. Go for it. Oh, we have to repeat it again. Come on, again. Great thing. Tennis Canada. Sir? Photo, please, ladies. Smile, Bobby.
Yeah, remember that the rest of his life.
That was funny. We loved it.
Well, last time we had 4 players ranked inside the world's top 10. Here, the Canadian Open was 26 years ago. So welcome then, semi-finals day. 2 terrific matches. First of the 2 matches, Elina Svitolina and Iga Swiatek. Svitolina seeded 9, Swiatek seeded 7. And there's confirmation of how these 2 both made it through to the last 4. Svitolina turning that match around against Alexandrova, who of course in the previous round beat Sabalenka. And then Swiatek, I think we both agree it was one of the best matches she's played all year.
Oh, totally. I think that the way she's played against Schneider, I think it's been a vintage Iga. Let's call it that way. Sometimes she likes the name, sometimes she doesn't. But she has shown, some of her prowess of how she used to win matches, and that's what I think gives confidence to a lot of people that she can actually pull off a win today. Because if we look at the head-to-head, actually Svitolina has had a tremendous year, and she won the last 2 matches this year that happened in Indian Wells and in Rome, and she's played so well. So she should have the upper hand when it comes to confidence in winning this match. But again, Iga has looked better than ever at this tournament, so I think the odds are even.
Brilliant year that Svitolina's had. No one has won more matches in 2026 than Svitolina. Of course, the title in Rome, along with the one in Auckland. Swiatek yet to win a title. And if you like an omen, when she won the title here in 2017, Svitolina, she also won Rome. She's already won Rome this year, so who knows, Alex?
That's a nugget. Imagine if it happens again. It would be great.
She actually mentioned it in her press conference after her win against Alexandrova. But as for Swiatek, of course, she doesn't really need any introduction. Has done everything in the sport. And obviously, it's been a tough year for her. But in many ways, she kind of went back to basics almost against Schneider. A lot of balls in court.
Correct.
Really tough, mentally point in, point out.
Look, she has a championship inside of her. I think if she feels good at a tournament and something clicks inside her, she can always come back to that form, the way she won Wimbledon last year. So that's why I'm thinking that what happened in the previous round can, relate to what's going to happen today. But we'll see.
Well, it's what we like when you got a cracking semi-final like this. Two players have got history. Swiatek leads 4-3. However, the two matches this year have both gone the way of Svitolina. Good evening to Maria Cicak, the Croatian umpire. And interestingly, actually, in both the wins for Svitolina, 3 sets. It's confirmation of the weather. I think that's the first time it's been in the low 20s the whole week. More or less been to 25, 26. I was going to say, Alex, that in both occasions, she's had a fast start, Svitolina.
Right, so this year especially, to make a summary of what happened, Iga has had a slow start, so there's another nugget for you. So every time their encounters were in 3 sets, Svitolina won. Every time it was in 2, Iga won. So probably Iga doesn't want to repeat the same mistake, to start slow like last time. Maybe she was lacking a bit of confidence. I think she's opting on a faster start, trying to take the ball early to impose her aggressiveness and go from there.
And warm up.
It is great to have your company. WTA 1000 event here, the National Bank Open in Toronto. Elina Svitolina taking on Iga Swiatek for the 8th time. Swiatek leads their head-to-head. Brilliant in the previous round, as was Svitolina. Americana Alex Dogero will talk you through semi-final number 1 to come after this. Goff and Rybakina. In terms of their WTA 1000 semi-final record, no surprise there that Swiatek's in positive territory. Maybe a little surprise that for Svitolina. Swiatek then looking for her 14th final at this level. Svitolina her 7th.
First set.
After over an hour's delay, it will be the pole to start. Just the second time she's reached the semi-finals here. 3 years ago. Wow. She means business. All-out attack there from Svitolina.
Roberta said, wowzers. Well, she was talking about patterns, that you always need to have patterns against these big players. Well, I think one of the things that she's done really well was to absorb Iga's pace and to play more flat, you know, especially down there on her forehand, so she can't really lift it up with her spin.
That's a good play with the slice. Changing the pace. I mentioned this is their third meeting this year. 2 other meetings. Early break point. So break points 1. These 2. 1 and 2. She defended the net really well, and she also defended her break point brilliantly.
Is this real, the way they started, these two? Like off the blocks, 100 miles per hour. It already gives you a hint of what's going to happen throughout the match.
Don't like being kept waiting.
No, they certainly don't. Iga needs to be really careful today with her second serves because Alina is one of the best returners out there and she makes a lot of pressure on those second serve chances. So the percentage needs to be pretty high on the first serve today.
Svitolina threw everything at Swiatek there. Swiatek holds on, opening service game. In their 2 meetings this year, there have been a total of 19 breaks of serve, so it does feel that we will see a few breaks tonight.
We will for sure, but I think it's already impressive the way she held her serve. 15-40 down, Zidona playing all the right shots. Very high quality already at the beginning of this match. If it's in the 20s, it should be slower tennis conditions. So the big scheme of things.
And we've had the rain as well.
Correct. conditions a bit slower, a bit heavier, so I'm thinking they should embrace Alina's game more. She'll have more time, and Iga won't have the same efficiency with the spin. So it won't jump that high.
Svitolina, 2-7. Let's first one.
Couple of really good volleys, and we've only been playing 7 minutes.
Wow, the return was impeccable. The way she pounced on that, much power and aggression she put into it. And Alina is just there. She anticipates so well. Takes one extra ball all the time to finish off a point with her.
Well, Svitolina threw a lot at Swiatek in the last game.
Lovely.
Swiatek's done that, the opening couple of points, so Svitolina under pressure. It's a special point. And Swiatek is feeling it tonight.
It's just unbelievable the way Iga started. How she's feeling the ball. You can hear the Polish fans being very loud tonight.
I want to say more break points than Svitolina at this level this year. And that's now 129. Break point she saved.
40. Thank you. Thank you.
So you see, Alina uses a good mix of, her good baseline game with higher balls, neutral balls, and then she tries to flatten out every now and then. And I think that's a great tactic against Iga. Like you can see what happened here. From a normal rally kind of shot, she played more flat, and then Iga just didn't have time to lift it up.
Terrific from Svitolina, because she's played this game with one hand tied behind her back in terms of the lack of first serve. She's only made 2 of 6, but she's hitting the ball brilliantly from the back.
But the discipline that she has, the way she builds up every single point, is just tremendous.
Advantage.
I think this is actually the best version of Elina that we've seen so far. Like this year is probably her best version because she adds extra aggression to her game. She's added after birth more than before. So she has a very nice balance right now in her game.
Out wide, and having saved the 3 break points, Swiatek gets the perfect start.
It's safe to say that she didn't want a slow start this time around. Although, you know, we're talking about conditions that it's rained and the temperature has dropped, but there's something different that it's totally different than the matches that they've played this year so far. So both Rome and Indian Wells were on slow surfaces. This is a very fast surface. So in terms of that, it should play more on Iga's side.
It's interesting for Swiatek. She said after her win the other day, which we've already commented how well she played. She said, you know, playing on the clay when all this fuss around that I usually have there, sometimes it doesn't help. Almost like the build-up of stress. And
it's too much stress,
yeah.
Too much, they expect too much of her, right?
Yeah. And she went on to say, I just didn't have much clarity in my head. And now she says, I feel I've got this patience.
Interesting. Yeah, good thoughts to share with us.
And also, tactically, she was saying she felt playing a bit too flat and too fast sometimes last year. So, I mean, that definitely helped her, didn't it, the other day, the extra spin.
Yeah, she definitely had a lot of, I say, vintage Iga forehands in this tournament so far.
Thank you. Thank you.
She starts so good on the second serve. Ina's playing so aggressively and so flat and deep.
Do not spin in between serves. Thank you.
As for Svitolina talking about build up to this match, she says it's important to stay physical. There's going to be a lot of long rallies. Well, we've seen that already. Well, time will tell. But the opening 3 games, it feels like both have been playing at a high level. But Swiatek leads 3-love.
Swiatek leads 3 games to none.
Rogers customers, you can get the best seats. Access the perks with Rogers Beyond the Seat. Visit Rogers.com/Beyond the Seat to learn more.
Time.
2017, when she spectacularly won the title here. 4 top 10 wins that week. It's also the year she career high of 3.
I love it.
It's simple as that. Iga started with a lot of firepower this match. She's getting through the defenses of Elina.
There's too many errors. Is there a feeling, Alex, that Swiatek's in total control about what she's trying to do, but Svitolina's being aggressive, but maybe just a little bit out of her comfort zone? Would that be fair?
Yeah, I would say it's exactly that.
Where has this tennis been this year? The real Iga Swiatek has arrived.
Right. This is the version of Iga that was winning tournament after tournament, when she's being so unplayable. Because Elina is there. Give her a little bit of time and she's going to play her game. She's also fine-tuned, but it's just that Iga is at a different level right now.
Seoul in September last year. It's her last title for Swiatek, of course. Having won the Wimbledon title, she lost in a round of 16 in Montreal. She then won Cincinnati. But she has not missed a beat tonight. And how important was that opening game when Svitolina played a brilliant first returning game, but Swiatek saved those 2 break points.
I think already at the beginning there are 2 crucial games on the first games of service of both players, and they were so important and so well played that set the tone for the set. Because it could have easily been a different scenario. Elina would have broken already at the start of the set, and then maybe she would have won her serve. She was already leading 2-love. Different kind of game. Totally different story, but it didn't happen. Iga is definitely setting up the tone in this first set. And what she's doing really good is that she is maintaining that level.
She made it. I think she has. What a pass.
No way she has. Yes, she has.
15.
We were all waiting for a call. It never arrived, and that's why.
Only Alina can pull off these shots when she's been harassed right and left. The point seemed obvious to go on Iga's side. Look at this passing shot. What an unbelievable tennis.
She's being rushed. Doesn't feel like an unforced error.
Right. That's exactly what it is.
Magnificent.
Yeah, she was waiting for that. She was just jumping on these opportunities. What an awesome return. Much needed break point.
Got plenty of support in the crowd.
Let's.
This is what happens when you're being rushed. She's trying to be over-aggressive. I mean, it's tactically correct. She just doesn't have, say, the calmness to execute.
Love the play. And it fooled Swiatek.
Advantage, Svitolina.
She breaks. Had 2 break points in the first game. And she wins her first game. The second time of asking there. That's the least she deserves. Get her scoreboard moving.
Archery. Our third service partner is proud to support the National Bank Open. Play your fourth program. Every time a player serves an ace in Toronto, $15 will be donated to help restore more than 100 courts across Canada by 2030. The
time.
Just starting to think of 4-love. Are we going to see another 6-love set from the Bagel Queen?
It didn't deserve a 0. He said the way both started, it was a 4-love, but not a real 4-love.
Into this match, Swiatek just under 6 hours on court in her 4 matches. Lack of first serve just means she's on the back foot from the word go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please. Once the point starts, do not shout. Thank you.
Very vocal. A lot of supporters for both sides.
It's only won 5 of 16 service points.
Yeah, that doesn't really help her cause, does it?
Yeah, and that's the problem when you maybe just pull back a bit, consistent,
Right.
but it means she got moved around.
Yeah, she's being pushed back. And she doesn't want to lose court. Doesn't help her.
More break points then for the 7th seed. First time she's been able to get a cheap point on serve.
30-14.
Tied with Pegula. Most wins on tour this year, 40. This is Svitolina. It's unplayable in the intensity that she has brought to every shot tonight. It's almost like it's the last shot she's going to hit. Incredible.
Yeah, it's remarkable to see with these top players how they're able to adapt from one match to another. So Iga has definitely done her homework, and she has started this match the way she's always wanted to. There's no slowness in anything. I say that again.
Actually went a few times. She had a little bit of time.
Yeah, it feels like Iga has dropped so much of her time. That's the only thing I can think about why Svitolina can't, break through more.
She's going to eat that up all day long. Interesting, the other day when she played, it was tough conditions, it was windy. A lot of times her first serve was sort of below 160 Ks, but she's been aggressive with the first serve tonight. It's actually on the second serve where she's done more damage.
Because Elina thrives on engaging into rallies and building up the point. And if she has the capability to, to be uber aggressive, and she can, so why give her the time to make you hustle? It's the best way to play against her if you can, obviously. She's never shying away from an awesome return on that second serve. Will Iga come up with the first serve here? Let's see.
She go wide again. A bit of a blip.
30-40.
Elina managed to intimidate her.
We've already had 4 breaks of serve. Just have a 5th.
Yes.
There you go. Landed that first serve in again with a lot on it.
Found another winner. That's a brilliant combination of shots there.
But again, if she has a bit more time, she can come up with this tennis. Excellent precision.
Couple of double faults then in that game. Serving for the set. Svitolina putting in a really strong game. Narrow the gap to now just 3.
Second and 13 on Sportsnet.
Time.
7 meetings that they've had. The first set has been absolutely crucial. 3 matches that Svitolina's won, she's won the opening set. All 4 matches that Swiatek's won, she's won in straight sets. She's starting to build up a head of steam, Svitolina.
Feels like she can change a bit of momentum in this first set. And Iga, for the first time, being vulnerable. Throughout the week, you could see that the courts are really fast because a lot of these top players have difficulties returning sometimes.
Well, she's already made one of those. Not on this occasion. And 30 love has now become 30 all.
What an incredible rally again. High quality tennis.
One game in this set where we haven't had at least one break point. It was like a training drill. Who was going to be the one to change direction?
30-14.
Outlandish. 2 players with high IQ. It's a joy to see them build up the point. Time and time again.
Well saved.
Yes.
It's impressive how many times the first serve can get you out of trouble. Yeah, this was a very good first serve. Placement as well was impeccable, but just saying, especially on a fast surface, just land that first serve in. There you go.
And that was something that she wasn't able to do.
Svitolina.
3 service games, really, that she was broken.
Yes.
she can win this game.
Advantage, Svitolina.
Just made Swiatek a little twitchy.
It's a very important game here. Oh, there's a win, but the return was well paced and fast. He came back really fast.
Missed many returns. She's not missed many balls this week.
Advantage, Svitolina.
It's really good from Svitolina. First time really in the match, the first serve won us some cheap points. And that 5-1 lead for Swiatek has now been cut to just 2 games. Now what a huge game coming up.
That was a much better service game from Svitolina. She can keep it up. The whole dynamic of the match will change. She's so dangerous with these ones. She's so accurate. Just, I think your heart stops if you're her opponent, because you're like, oh, please don't go in, please don't land in. Two first serves in a row makes her life easier.
Yeah, and how many of these types of shots has she hit in her life?
Millions.
Very impressive.
She knew the attack was coming and she absorbed that pace so well. 3 set points.
This to win her 9th set of the tournament. She's only lost 15 games in the sets that she has won here. Not over the line yet.
I did not see that coming. She hit her intention so well. Not over the line yet.
As often is the case, she runs to pick up a towel to give herself the extra couple of seconds. Had a set point in the previous game. A 40-love lead is now back to 40-30. The 5-1 game lead.
The tension is very high for Iga in this game.
It was a seriously impressive start from Swiatek. She led 4-love. The 7th seed in impressive fashion takes that first set 6-3, but Svitolina's not too far behind.
What a fast-paced first set. I'm impressed of the quality of what I've seen. I think it was much closer than the score suggests. Got a little bit vulnerable in two of her service games, Iga. I think she was so tough to hold it in and finally end the set there because she was not feeling comfortable, feeling Alina coming back, but she was impressive. That first serve percentage pretty high, a lot of points won behind the first serve. She started the match on fire. She took so much time away from Alina, but it feels like Alina is coming back. She's finding her mojo, so it's gonna be an interesting second set.
Time.
Like all great champions, she is an incredible front runner. Swiatek at this level, she has won the first set. Swiatek has won 120 of her 122 matches against top 10 opposition. She's won 47 of the 52 matches. However, you must add, always when you're throwing out a stat, the two that she's lost at this level when she's won the first set have both been this season.
Interesting.
Sakkari in Doha, Lynette in Miami. Tennis like that, and I'm sure even though she lost the first set, Alex, is there still room for encouragement that her level's there, and also that Swiatek might get a little twitchy?
100%, because Elina is so good at starting the sets, especially if she lost the first set. She knows how to turn things around. Even in her previous match, she lost the first set 6-3 against Alexandrova, and then she came back with a staggering 6-love, 6-3. That says a lot. So what I'm trying to say is that the beginning of the second set is so crucial, because if Alina starts to find her rhythm, and she's already started at the end of that first set, then Iga is going to be a bit in trouble. She's had a few good comebacks this year from a set down. That shows her mental resilience and the fact that she trusts her game so much. She knows how to come back in different situations.
She loves the high backhand smash or drive volley, whatever you want to call it. It's a good game. Her record since she returned to action after giving birth 2023 against the elite. She's won 5, lost 14 after losing the first set. I mean, physically it's not a problem. She can go all night if required.
I think this is one of her advantages. Why she's playing so good against Iga is that physically she can staying there for 3 hours if needed, or 4, or whatever. So physically she's fit for these kind of long endurance matches. So to beat Elina in the form that she's been lately in the past few years, you really need to be tactically on point and very strong.
The fact that she's held serve, she's been able to do that in her opening 3 service games.
What a ridiculous banana shot. That angle was so uncomfortable from the return. She could have done so much wrong here, but look at this. Stellar.
Such good movement, wasn't it, to go inside the baseline.
Yeah, she did all the right things there to cut off the court. She's becoming more and more dangerous with these returns, Elina. She also has nothing to lose, so she'll probably loosen up even more in the second set.
Firecracker of a shot.
Yeah, she's so adaptable to come up and change tactics when she needs to. It's a lovely shot. Flattened out. Very impressive.
She set up the point perfectly, Swiatek. Missing with that forehand down the line. And we are in exactly the same position as we were in the opening game of the match. 2 break points for Svitolina. No, that's outrageous from Swiatek, a heartbreaker for Svitolina.
I'm going to beat so many of these points in the reel of the WTA. Just have to pick and choose. Unbelievable.
Yeah, she handled it well. 9 times out of 10, maybe 19 times out of 20, you're winning that point. And maybe when you have that reaction as she did at 15:40, it helps you move on to play a point of sheer quality from Svitolina.
I feel like a point played in practice. You know, these two are coming up with their best shots. That song, "Hit Me With Your Best Shot." I think that is the best quote for this match so far. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. She's very good at starting sets, Elina. She's in a very, very good situation at the beginning of the second.
That was a bit of a panic from Swiatek. Didn't really come in on a lot. It's amazing how You can just take your chance at the beginning of the set.
Right. It gives you a real chance into the match.
She's going big, and she's making it.
Well, in the first set she wasn't making it, but now she is. And look what a difference it makes. Things can change so quickly between two players of very high quality.
Flat, hard, straight lines. Eight winners and 22 unforced errors in the first set. So far in the second, 6 winners, 1 unforced error. That's why she's been able to have the run of points. And the reaction there from Swiatek. She's been given a taste of her own medicine here in this set.
Right.
Svitolina with the 3-love lead.
Time.
A lot of players, a lot of people, a lot of spectators believe in Svitolina. She's believing in herself right now, crucially.
She has a lot of experience. She stayed calm and she hunted a good beginning of the second set. The only way she could destabilize Iga a little bit, and I think she's managed to do it. Let's see what Iga comes up with.
She has won 6 of the last 8 games, Svitolina.
I mean, if you're Iga, I think it's tricky to, to understand, to wrap your mind around what happened after the way she's played the first set. Someone to manage to switch it up so quickly and to get under your skin. Now she needs to adjust to new levels of her opponent.
Yeah, and that's how she broke up in the previous game. Right now, she has got the adrenaline rush. Swiatek doesn't know what's hit her. Svitolina just keeps coming at the former world #1.
Yeah, she turned it around completely. Copy-paste of what Iga was doing in that first set.
However, as we know in this sport, Swiatek can somehow get herself out of this game with a service hold back in it.
She needs to grab onto something. You need to start with your serve.
It's all going her way. What a brilliant 4 games this has been.
But what's most remarkable is how quickly she turned it around, and now it feels like she can't miss a single ball. The pace has gone up. She's playing more aggressive, more flat, more angles. Everything is going in for her. She was trying to be aggressive in the first set, but it's like it felt like the execution wasn't there 100%. But now she's extremely well tuned.
And a shell-shocked Swiatek.
And Iga hasn't done much wrong. No, by any means. I guess that when the values are so high, each knows how to react in different situations, and they can come up with this kind of tennis when it counts the most. So, 2 players that are in top shape, well, this can happen.
That's the shot. If you have it in your repertoire, it does make life really awkward with Swiatek with that extreme grip.
Correct. I know how much she will try Iga to push into the second set. I think it would be wiser for her to save her energy for the third. But it would be important to get at least a game or 2 under her belt.
I still think she believes she can get back in this set.
I'm not saying she can't, but I'm just feeling that Svitolina is too strong and too, focused, too driven to drop the set.
Because they're on. It's winner after winner. And that first serve, where she didn't really get much from it in the opening set, In the second, she's won 10 of 12 points with this type of tennis.
There you go. Feels good to release a little bit, to have this kind of moment.
For the first time in their 8 meetings to win the second set, Svitolina.
Advantage, Swiatek. Lights. Person.
It's such aggressive tennis. Has no doubt in her mind.
And when you have so much belief in your game and you start feeling the momentum, these kind of unbelievable shots start to, you know, flow into you. This happens with good players all the time.
Advantage, Svitolina.
Well, it's usually Swiatek who likes to deal in bagels, but in this one it might just be Svitolina, and that might give Swiatek a 6-love set.
Time.
Semi-finals day here in Toronto promised a lot so far. It hasn't disappointed, of course. Goff and Rybakina to come. Amazingly, those two only ever met once before. That was actually here 4 years ago.
You know, in a situation like this one, you know, it's a bit of a shock mentally because you're like, I've done nothing wrong. I played unbelievable tennis, and now it's 5-love down. But you need to be on the scoreboard to win at least one game so you can go into the third set with a bit of a better feel.
And once this year has she lost to set 6-love. That was to Bencic in the United Cup right at the beginning of this season.
As a definition of having so much confidence that everything will go your way.
This has been about as perfect as you could get. Can she complete the job? Two set points. 2017 champion. One can understand her looking to rip that return. She's actually hit quite a few brilliant returns in this set.
Yes.
No, it's been beyond impressive what she's achieved in the second set.
Advantage, Svitolina. Yes.
As Svitolina showed in the first set, even if you don't win it, how you end a set can help you at the start of the next.
It's completely right. She was already playing very good at the end of that first set. I haven't seen her miss all set long.
Swiatek with their first game. Actually, for Swiatek, fairly comfortable service hole, which has not necessarily been the case tonight, even in that first struggle on serve.
Something positive.
Without pity.
I do not think that she was smashing the ball like this before pregnancy. She was always very resilient, building up the point, very high IQ, but not like this.
Maybe that's what she does when she's hitting with Gale. Just smash forehands.
Probably one of the reasons. I'm pretty sure she thought about it. She's like, okay, now I'm coming after this. I want to change something. I want to add something to my game. It's going to make a difference. It's built up with brains, this game.
And the second set, the numbers back it up. She's overpowered Swiatek. So the interesting part, if she can close it out here, is what does Swiatek do to change it up? Svitolina, some more set points. Quite incredible set of tennis.
6-1.
Brave in terms of how she wanted to play and the shot execution. Well, let's give her a 10 out of 10. Superb from Svitolina.
Yeah, I think that first set for Iga was 9 out of 10. This was 10 out of 10 for Elina. It's been something so impressive. I mean, I had a feeling she was going to start well. She was going to play a different tennis in the second set, but not like this. I thought she's probably going to win the second set if she was playing well and making less unforced errors. But the way she built up her game, the way she's found this rhythm and this just the confidence, because you can only play like this if you're confident. That's for sure. Very steady head. She's very experienced. She knows how to go around the situations, and I don't think there are many players out there that after a set like that first one where Iga played unbelievable, to come back and have the same response. Two players that are very very high quality right now, so this third set is going to be extremely interesting. First serve percentage compared to that first set is like from the moon and to the sun. 80% first serve won. Winners 11 and only 5 Iga, so tables have turned completely.
Words of encouragement there from Andrew Bettles, just trying to pick up on what he was saying. He said first shot so much better. Keep believing in yourself. Being aggressive.
He says something tactically, but I didn't pick it up. Did you pick it up?
It was something side to side, I heard.
Yeah. She makes you run side to side, or you make her run side. I didn't pick it up. And something about the ball toss. We were talking about. I think they said it was much better than the first set to keep up with whatever she did right.
Need that microphone in the player's box,
You know
coach's
what?
box.
You know what? As a commentator, yeah, it's great to hear that. But honestly, as a player, I really don't like it because anyone can see that in replay, and your opponents can see it. And next time you play against them, they're like, oh, so that's what they were trying to do against me. So there are some secrets there that I think should be held, in that box, not spread out across the world.
Mind you, there is so much data now that it's almost impossible to go under the radar.
But still, have that sense that you can keep it to yourself.
Keep a few things up your sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wonder about Swiatek. What will she have at the start of the third? And of course, the reality is this year for Swiatek, she hasn't made a final. Who would have thought that after she picked up a Wimbledon title last year? The last title that she won was in Seoul in the autumn.
So the way Svitolina won the second set, and thinking on a large scale, I think she has her insecurities, Iga, to step into this third set and be like, yeah, I know I can do it anyways. I think she's going to be a little bit uncomfortable and with some doubts in her head. If she can, play the way she played this in the first set, if, she can make another final, all that stress that we have to see if she can handle or not.
Because I don't care who you are and how many titles you won, every player has their insecurities.
We always have them.
It's just to what extent.
Exactly. Sometimes you have little insecurities, you can handle them. Sometimes they become so big in your head, they're very hard to handle.
Well, both two sets that we've had tonight, the start has really set the tone. Swiatek saved a couple of break points at the start of the match, into a 4-love lead. Second set, Svitolina started the set with an impressive service game. She broke, led 4-love.
Final set.
That led 5-love.
In both sets, the start was the most important.
7 minutes then since the last ball of the last set. Swiatek's ready to go. Third set on its way.
Yeah, she's riding away with full confidence, that's for sure.
There's a big difference there. So much clarity. Start of the match. There is some doubts right now on her shots.
She almost made this one in two.
She's returned so well. In terms of 3-set wins this year, only Goff has more than Svitolina. So Svitolina's got 14, Goff 15. That could do her the world of good. But an asterisk next to that point.
She hasn't had a lot of these in the second set. That's an immense plus inside of that point.
It's an unbelievable comeback point. Bearing in mind it's the forehand that has let her down this game, and also the second set with the unforced errors.
Wow, it was not just a 0.1. It was a massive 0.1 for Iga. Something to build on. Oh, that was a big mistake. But she got disturbed by someone from the crowd. That's what she's saying.
Maybe, just maybe, lack of intensity. Sometimes you hear and see everything. It's being distracted, needs to regroup here. Swiatek. Well, this game's been a bit of a mixed bag from Swiatek. And when she's got it right, it's been seriously impressive.
It is a very exciting game. However, please remain or try to remain silent until the end of the point. Thank you.
Well said, umpire.
What's important here for Iga is that this game looked leveled up. In that second set, it was everything towards Svitolina, every single build-up. This one has become more even.
Well, could history repeat itself? Save 2 break points, opening game of the match, and we know what happened. She did so well there. Not only did she save 2 break points there, love 30, big backhand, a couple of big forehands.
Many big moments in this match. And when you lose a set 6-1 the way she lost it, you don't come in with a lot of confidence in the third set. And saving those break points the way she did, that's exactly the kind of boost she needs to kick off a third and final set. I feel like Alina started on fire again, but she dropped the pace a little bit, tried to play a bit careful. That's what it felt like.
Sometimes that can happen, can't it? You get the emotional high,
Right.
That's why the scoring system in this sport is just so great. It is a reset each set.
It it is. It's on the scoreboard and mentally as well.
The feet are working. So quick to get up to that backhand.
Now, if we think about the energy that's been spent, the way Elina has played that second set, you think that at some point she'll drop a little bit, and she's shown a bit of that in the previous game. It's really hard to keep it up like this for 2 sets in a row.
Statistically, her first ace. I must admit, I thought she hit one in the first set.
It's going to be toe-to-toe this final set.
Big hitting and a big game to come through for Svitolina. This is anyone's. Of course, what's up for grabs? A spot in tomorrow's final. Svitolina has been the final before with that win in 2017. Second Canadian semi-final.
It is a very exciting semi-final. It has a bit of everything. You can feel that she's slowly finding the range that she had in that first set.
Fourth forehand unforced error.
Her arm has to get tired too a little bit, no?
And for Svitolina, that's her 24th forehand unforced error. But one of that second set was how well she hit her forehand.
13.
That was a good serve. Hit that second serve into the left hip. That's the perfect direction.
She probably feels that she could have done more with it, just to lend it in at least. Felt like she could have done more with that approach.
Yes.
She had Elina on the ropes here. Oh, the lead didn't help either.
Were worried looking Swiatek fans until they saw themselves on the big screen. Cool as you like. Made that volley look quite easy, but anything but.
Advantage. Swiatek.
Elina makes you work so hard for every point. She had patience, Iga, and yeah, she was cooler this time around with the backhand volley. Didn't make the same mistake twice.
Only missed the previous one.
Yes.
But she won't be happy with these ones. A few too many.
And if you're Svitolina, you're feeling it, aren't you, that the forehand is the side at the moment that's leaking the errors.
Right. There's your safe haven, let's say.
19th service point already of this set for Swiatek. It's so good. And maybe, given her difficulties, that she just feels get forward and be aggressive.
And this was a great reaction because it was nothing but easy, but hard, sorry, that volley. She was in trouble there, but man, she had a good reaction.
Pushed it wide again, is she?
Yes.
Oh no, after working so hard to get the shot she wanted.
Wow. You gotta forget this one quickly. It can stay in your mind for a long time.
Is that, it feels like at times she's sort of smothering that forehand a bit. Is it just hesitation?
It's also because Elina is giving everything back. Sometimes it feels like the point should have been over a few, shots before. It's that extra mental pressure that Svitolina puts on her opponents. So she's rarely giving these freebies away. Imagine if you're doubting yourself a little bit and your opponent is not missing, it adds to to the hardship.
The reaction from Swiatek said everything. What a monumental couple of service holes that has been for Iga. She leads 2-1.
Time.
22 service points for Swiatek in her 2 service games. Interestingly, sets 1 and 2, she came to the net total of 3 times. Already in the 3rd set alone, she's won 4 points at the net out of 6.
I think she's trying to make a switch as well to try and be more aggressive, to finish the points quicker some way, just come up with something new. You gotta risk it. You can't play safe, not in this kind of matchup, because it's not gonna work. It also feels like Elina has tempered down a little bit. Just a little bit. The pace a tiny bit slower than in the first set. Second set, sorry.
It's a home run, this one.
Did he keep it?
That was a poor effort, if I'm allowed to say so. Are you a believer that whoever serves first in the 3rd has the advantage?
Not necessarily, no. But it depends against who you're playing.
And the situation.
Yeah.
Swiatek's backhand has been money in this third set.
That was a golden point, a statement point, if you wish to say it, to show Alina that she wants to be back at being the domineer.
Talk about the shift at the net. On the backhand. 3 winners in sets 1 and 2, already 4 in this set.
The defense was impeccable, so deep. Pushed Iga back.
I find it so fascinating though, because it's the best shot, it's the one she's fighting. It's that inner battle right now.
It's a huge match, outside and inside. It's tremendous. It's so good.
That's what these type of tournaments are meant to be all about.
Genius. No comment.
Just a desire for every shot for Svitolina.
Resilience, ambition, quality for both players in this match. And a point like that can rush you into starting a new game, because you haven't yet recovered from the effort.
There are many battles going on here.
And very fine margins. She's pestering her opponents with retrieving so many balls all the time, forcing you to play that extra shot. Just gets on your nerves, and you gotta understand Iga.
And if you're Svitolina, you're loving that reaction.
100%. You're thriving off of it.
More problems on the Swiatek forehand. Right now, she's in a bit of a hole here, Swiatek. Third break point of the set. Arguably, two of the best forehands we've seen this set. And a big moment as well.
She's being sent to the brink in this match. Iga has to dig really deep to find those champion responses.
Yes.
Huge, huge.
Yeah, because it's so important to put those two forehands into context. 10 unforced errors this set on the forehand. 2 massive points. 2 forehands that she hit with real conviction.
She's so disciplined with her tactics. It's because she believes in them.
Went a little bigger with that first serve.
You're right, Barry. Many, many battles.
Advantage, Swiatek.
Probably feels that she's been serving almost the entirety of this set. How well she's returned. And maybe that's why Swiatek has taken quite a bit of pace off her first serve. Get that high percentage of first serves in.
And Conan is right, because they're both so good at speculating every little moment. It could give them an extra edge in this match.
her second serve. And although she didn't hit a big return, she won the longer rally.
I don't think Iga did much wrong in this rally. The defense was impeccable. The retrieving, the quality of the retrieving from Svitolina was top on. Too good.
She cracks. And how hard Svitolina has had to work for that. A remarkable 34 service points in her 3 service games this set. Svitolina with the lead. Say in this sport, you're only as good as what you do on your second serve. And interestingly for Swiatek, her worst 6 matches this year of points won on second serve. 3 of those 6 have been against Svitolina, the lowest being just 37% of points won on the second serve in row. So it's clearly a tactic that works well for Svitolina. The break in the third. Got to expect a response, haven't you, from Swiatek?
I think so.
There you go. Right on cue, Alex.
And the way you start a game, again, it showed how important it was. Not only at this tournament, but just in general. Yeah, because Svitolina is someone that pushes you all the time and annoys everybody because she's so good at speculating all these moments, and she's extremely good at putting pressure on that second serve, so she gets into your head and you start losing confidence.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've always got to try and find a positive, and even though she got broken that last game, Swiatek, I did feel like she started to hit the forehand a little bit better.
Yeah, she's had more quality into it, right?
Yeah. 3 breakback points. Playing with so much courage.
There's so much geometry happening in this match. Because they're that good. They produce this kind of spectacular tennis.
Stepped up and delivered there, Swiatek.
And considering the circumstances, to break back right away, I think that was massive from Iga. Massive.
As could the next 20 minutes be.
Unreal intensity. So much is happening every single point. It's like you're on your edge of the seat because looking forward to see what's happening next.
Just an update on winners. Sometimes that can reveal all as you get towards the end of a set. Interestingly, 3 winners this set for Svitolina, 11 for Swiatek.
Yeah, the ties have changed a bit.
Until then, now she ups the ante to Svitolina.
But this feels like a real balanced set. The first set it was all about Iga, second set was all about Elina, third set is about both of them. That's what makes it beautiful. Good mistake, trying to play deep again. 1 point here in the 7th game, 30 all.
Very strong 1-2 combination.
That was a tricky shot to make. She adjusted really well with her feet. She could have missed it so easily.
Another 0.1 in the forecourt. 12 of the 15 winners this set from Swiatek. The best she's hitting her forehand since the start of the match. And when that happens, She's pretty tough to stop. And right now, they're believing, as is Swiatek, who has regained the lead, 4-3.
Time.
There have been great crowds the whole tournament. We've had some tremendous matches. Not sure what that's about. Strange to go and speak to the supervisor then.
Tony Cho. It's got to be hasty there. There's a lot of pressure building up as we're closing out the third set and the match.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, she got tight for the first real time in this third set. Her arm got tight.
She is a stubborn competitor. And now it's time for Svitolina to stand up to be counted. Oh, what a shame. This game has just got away from her so quickly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you believe it? Extraordinary. Swiatek, if you want to call it that, has won 8 of the last 9 points on Svitolina's serve.
leads 5 games to 3.
She's never had a game like this one in the entire match, Alina.
Serving for the match and for her first final of the season.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
How she's come through those difficult moments as well, Swiatek. Just look back to that 2-all game. Even though she got broken, she found something.
Thank you.
2 or 3 games on her serve in this set. She saved those break points in an unbelievable way.
It's almost a case, Alex, that she had to work so hard mentally in all 3 of those service games. Maybe it was only natural there would be a dip.
I've seen this so many times. It happened to me so many times as well. When you go past those very big tests, it feels like you can go away then with the match somehow.
It's just got away from her so quickly.
Yeah, I did not expect Elina to break down first. Unbelievable comeback.
Their 8th meeting. Three match points. A first final of the season, a first Canadian final for Iga Swiatek. Tough for Svitolina. She battled so hard, but from being a breakdown in the 3rd, the 6-time major champion found her champion's mentality and also found her forehand. That 5th game seemed to be important in that 3rd, even though she got broken. Swiatek with the 3rd, 6-3.
Speechless. Such an exceptional match. When 2 titans clash, they push themselves the best way possible, and they have to come up with, dig deep and come up with the best solutions that they have at the moment. And honestly, I did not expect Iga to find, her guts, her bravery in this 3rd set, considering the fact that Svitolina played unbelievable the 2nd set, and she has had such a great record of 3-setters this year. It seemed like mentally she had the upper hand, but digging that deep and finding the edge in those big tests help you win these kind of matches. And she was remarkable to come back when she was down. She was doubting herself, didn't have the confidence. She changed it up. She tried to be more aggressive again, come to the net more, and she pulled it through. Mentally, she was tough in those big moments, and that's what made her win the match.
Three top 20 wins, a single event for the first time in over a couple of years for Swiatek. Wonder what that could do to her, not just for tomorrow, but for the next few weeks. She gets on a roll. She's tough to stop.
This could be her resurgence. This form right here that she's finding at this tournament.
Iga, maybe we should have called it Swiatek Stadium tonight, because the crowd chanting your name, and you continued to elevate your game. Congratulations. How would you categorize your latest battle with Alina? Because for a third matchup in this season, you went to 3 sets yet again. What a battle.
Yeah, answering the beginning of your question, in Montreal there is Iga Stadium, so I'm waiting, you know. Okay, I guess you guys don't know.
I know, Iga, I know.
Check it out. Yeah, I mean, tough match. Elina is such a great competitor, you know. She can, I feel like over the last years she plays even better than before, and she can for sure step up during the game, so you need to be ready and on your toes, you know, all the time. And I'm happy that I also stepped up the level in the third set, because for sure I lost it a little bit in seconds, stopped hitting the ball, you know, good. So I needed to get over that, and I'm really proud of myself that I did.
You had a service hold in that third set that lasted nearly 8 minutes. You stayed with it. We also saw you come to the net a lot in that final set. Did you feel like you had to mix it up to knowing how good a defender she is?
Yeah, I mean, also she plays quite tricky short balls, you know, so sometimes you just end up in the middle of the court and you need to decide, you need to follow the ball, and but you need to do it good, because, yeah, she's a great defense player, and if you do it wrong, she'll just pass you when you're on the volleys. So I'm happy I was ready, you know, we've been practicing the volleys as well, so they worked today, and I'm happy.
You talked about how 2019 in Toronto made you really believe you belonged with the best players. What does it mean to you to now reach your first final of 2026?
Well, a lot, obviously, you know. It hasn't been an easy season, probably the toughest one in my life. On court, I mean, with tennis. So, yeah, it gives me a lot. This week has been really, you know, positive and inspirational for me, and it always kind of shows that you need to keep going, you know, no matter what. So I'm happy that, you know, also the team is supporting me, and through the worst times, in the good times, it really means a lot. And without them, for sure, I wouldn't be here. So also, congrats to them.
The fans always supporting you as well, Iga. Congrats, keep it going. You are a finalist here in Toronto.
Thank you.
Yeah, some honest words there from Swiatek. You've always got to put it into context, haven't you? When she said, toughest year I've had, she's still top 10 in the race, but she expects extremely high standards of herself, and she found those high standards in the big moments today.
Yeah, she's finding a form here in Toronto. It's her tournament for sure. This was an immense and massive battle. We enjoyed it. It was so good. So much happened, and both of them showcased all their qualities. Iga really stepped it up in that third set. They went toe to toe. It was a long half of that third set, and she came through some impossible moments, saving those break points. But her serve went up, first serve percentage better. The unforced errors were there, but she also made more winners. She came to the net more, she changed it up, became more aggressive, and eventually got the win.
Yeah, and books her spot in the final. Who will she play? Well, we'll find out. Gauff and Rybakina will walk out very shortly. Just their second meeting. They first played here 4 years ago. Gauff winning that. Both players will expect when they walk out onto court. But for Swiatek, congratulations. A first final of the season. And what that means is that she can start looking upwards in terms of that race. How she wants to be in the top 8. But still so much to play for from now until the end of the season.
might